We look great.
I don't know, John. I think we kind of look like dorks. You can keep them both, I guess.
No way, Frank. We made a deal, so we never forget we're...
Best friends forever. Yeah, I know.
We each take one of the pictures and keep them till we're like, ooh, old or even dead and stuff. Wow, these baby turtles are so neat. How much, mister? No matter what happens, they'll know that we're best pals for... Whoa, John, did you see that?
Some guy got hit by the truck. We gotta help him.
The heck with that. Grab those toes. How cool they be for pets. Oh man, that stinks. Love toes, man. Man, I bet they get eaten by some sewer rat.
John, it's just some stupid turtles. Who cares? A guy's hurt over there.
Hey, you could have watched where it was going. It's a tough world. If you don't have what it takes to survive, that's your problem.
That's the way to look at it, kid.
Whoa.
When you get a few years on you, look us up. You'll go places.
Did you see that, Frank? That was a pearl dragon. They're the coolest gang around.
My ma says they're nothing but trouble, John.
Man, you're lucky I'm your best pal. I'm gonna save you from being something lame, like a male nurse or an...
Officer. Is something wrong?
Oh, no. No, ma'am. Just remembering things from 15 years ago.
Are you new around here?
Yes, ma'am. First day on the job. Wait, do you hear something? Something metal?
Not really. Let me adjust my hearing aid. Ah! Muffy! An alien monster ate my Muffy!
It's all right, ma'am. I've got it. Oh, nuts! Oof! Oof! Ouch! Sarge! Sarge! This crazy robot is slowing down, but I could use some help here!
Crazy robot? Jeez. Rookies. What can you do, you know?
You want mustard on that?
That'd be awesome. Thanks. An earthquake?
We get earthquakes in New York.
Not since I've been on the job, pal.
Oh, man! Not on the street? Cripes! I'm gonna die on my first day!
Out of the way! Out of the way, you stupid!
Oh, boy.
Some night, huh, Johnny? First a freaky earthquake, then some battle bots. Refugee runs right in our... Johnny?
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
You know that cop? What, you ain't, like, friends with him or something?
Never saw him before.
Oh, Muffy! Muffy! Thank you, officer! Thank you, officer!
Right. Sure. Serve and protect.
I'm sure it sounds foolish, but Muffy's here. He's my best friend. Do you have any idea what it's like to lose your best friend to a violent world?
Yeah, I do.
How sad. How does one cope with that?
You just have to develop a tough shell.
What? I thought Weird.
Weird.
What's weird?
I saw somebody I wasn't expecting to see.
Yeah, who?
Don't matter. Ancient history. Hey, you! You're supposed to have the money ready. I wouldn't upset my employer if I were you. Get it?
Got it!
Good. Okay, Two-Ton. Let the gentleman up, and he can go get us the money he owes.
So this guy who hired us, what's he like?
A total mover and shaker, man. Dude has it totally together.
I heard he's kinda, I don't know, scary.
Dude, we're the Purple Dragons. We're the baddest gang in the whole damn town. Have been since, forever. This guy, he's gonna take us to the next level. He's a major player. Look how he's got all the local businessmen shaking in their boots, man. I mean, did you see the way that guy squirmed when we took his cash? Sheep, man. Sheep to be fleeced by us wolves. Heh. Once we've shown this guy the Purple Dragons can be his enforcement arm, ain't nothing gonna be able to stop us. We'll rule this town. Rest of you guys, meet us at the loading dock in 20 minutes. Our employer said he'd have his own people meeting us there. I don't want anything going wrong. Oh, man! I don't believe this!
Sarge, follow that truck.
What am I, your freaking chauffeur?
Sarge, please, I got a hunch.
Rookies don't get hunches, they get orders.
Sarge, purple dragons were driving that truck.
The dragons may be scum, but ain't no law against them driving trucks.
Sarge!
Okay. Thing is, they could be hauling freaking plutonium in there. But without probable cause for a search, the whole case gets kicked.
Actually, it's against federal law to own plutonium, so it might not matter.
What are you, a lawyer now, too?
Sarge?
Now what?
I think some little green men are jumping across the rooftops. Sarge? What are you doing?
Get the breathalyzer, kid. I'm using it on you.
But the truck!
Forget the truck. Little green men on the rooftops. Next you'll tell me there's albino alligators in the sewer.
Dunno. Might be some turtles still down there, though.
Yeah, whatever.
Whew. Okay, let's hope the rest of the guys made it here. I don't want anything going wrong when we hand the money over. Yo, two-time, watch the truck. We wouldn't want somebody to steal our stolen money.
Huh?
Hey, Bone Brain! This is a no parking zone. Here's your ticket. And here's your fine.
Ugh.
Nice work, Mikey.
It's a ninja thing.
Now let's get Raph out of there.
Whatever happened to good old-fashioned padlocks?
Where's the fun in that?
So where's these guys this big boss is supposed to have us meet us?
How am I supposed to know? He told me, hey!
Ugh, Raph.
We don't have time for this.
And why not? Because we're not alone.
Look at those freaks.
What's with the dweeby costumes?
This ain't Halloween.
You're going down, freaks! Nobody messes with the purple dragons. Especially wearing stupid turtle costumes!
Shelia! You call that a knife? That's not a knife. This is a knife.
That's a sigh, Raph.
Shut up, Don. You do your shtick, I'll do mine.
I don't do shtick.
Nah, you do stick.
Cram it, Mike.
All of you, cram it! This is a nightmare! We were to meet back up with Master Splinter. Instead, we got ourselves dragged into the middle of this, whatever this is. We're shadow warriors, Raph. We hide in shadows, not trucks.
I didn't want to get spotted. I can't help if that stupid truck parked on top of the sewer plates I was going to duck into. Why are you acting like this is my fault?
Newsflash, Raph. It ain't acting.
Okay, that's it! You freaks are going down!
You got that right, down into the sewers, where we don't have to worry about lousy two-legged rats like you. I am so telling Master Splinter you said that. Aw, give me a break. I hope there are more of those guys. I'm just getting warmed up.
Well, looks like you got your wish, Raffy boy.
Stop grousing. You passed the breathalyzer. Be happy.
I might be, if you hadn't made me pee in a cup too.
I'm having that checked later.
Should have peed in the cup you're holding.
Okay, that's just gross. Now what?
Take care of this money, will you guys?
Crud! My coffee!
Did you see that? Some little green men in an armored car just threw a bunch of money at us!
Rookie.
Sir, my men, we lost the armored car with the money, but we were attacked by some sort of karate frog creatures or something. They took us by surprise. It wasn't my fault.
Enough.
I promise, sir, I won't fail you again.
I know. You won't fail me again. Ever.
No, sir, please. Ah!
This is a waste of time. Let's get out of here.
Sarge, please. Just another couple minutes, okay? Neighbors reported some kind of huge fight in this alley, followed by the sound of a large vehicle pulling away. And the truck came from this general area.
Look, kid. Leave the detecting to the detectives, okay? So there was a fight. So some rival gangs beat on each other. Who cares? Let them kill each other. Less work for us, that's what I say.
You know, Sarge, those gang members probably had family, friends, folks who knew them as kids and hoped they turn out to be good people. What do you say to them?
I say, things change.
Yeah, they sure do.
This is April O'Neil, Ace TV reporter. We have it on reliable authority that you have something dark and evil brewing. Care to comment?
That's it. No more 60 minutes for you. It's not dark or evil, April. It's just dinner.
Oh, really? And would you like to tell our studio audience the name of this alleged dinner?
Turtle soup.
Yuck! Sounds evil.
Lord, you're just like your father. Heaven forbid you try something new.
Can I cook?
Sure. Careful now.
You're always telling me to be careful. When can I take chances?
When you're older.
That's weird.
What is, dear?
The turtle soup is looking at me.
Honey, there aren't any actual turtles in. Ah!
What are they? What are they?
Guys, the only way to stop them is to slice their heads off.
Well, ain't that great news for the turtles with the blades?
I told you there were turtles, Mommy. Always trust the reporter.
April, be quiet.
But what are those things they're fighting?
The Stocktronics Mouser. My lab assistant, April O'Neil, will... April, that's your cue. I know this is just rehearsal for the press conference, but we want to get it right.
I was a little girl.
Yes, April, I'm well aware of that.
Why am I a lab assistant?
Because I hired you? A decision I'm now starting to question.
No, but I wanted to be a TV reporter. I was just a kid. What happened to our deal, Daddy? You said if I got the grades, I could pick the college I'd go to.
That was before this journalism school nonsense. Spending your life changing tabloid news crap? Putting yourself in danger? Not in this life, April. Look, honey, your science aptitude tested off the charts. Anything short of MIT is a waste of material. How can you not want to be a scientist?
But I do want to be a scientist. I changed my mind freshman year.
What are you talking about, April?
I don't know. Something's wrong, like I'm here and I'm not. Is it like when your life is flashing before you, just before you die?
Okay, April. Now you've totally lost me! What in the world?
These mousers are incredible. The servo mechanics, the circuitry, the articulation.
Jeez, Donnie, why don't you just marry one already? Mike, Donnie, drive them this way. We'll slice and dice.
No problem. Fortunately, I have a driving ambition.
Forget the jokes and concentrate on leaving me one intact to study.
Sorry, bro. No promises.
It's happening again? Not again?
Okay, April. We're doing it again. And this time, it's for real. So get it right. A wise man once said, build a better mousetrap and the world will beat a path to your door. I say, let the path beating begin. For I, Dr. Baxter Stockman, have designed the solution to this city's ever-growing rat problem. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the ultimate expression of rodent termination technology. The Stocktronics Mouser. My lab assistant, Miss April O'Neil, will now release 5 rats into the simulation chamber. April, proceed, my dear. Now, observe the sheer genius of my Mouser in action. The Mouser's search and retrieval functions are all ingeniously controlled by a remote mother computer.
Your boss is evil, you know.
You don't know that. You're just a member of the studio audience.
Sure I know it. You did too. You had to when you were watching the broadcast later on, when you said how great it was that...
My friends, my family will finally see I really do work with the Baxter stockman.
You flatter me, Miss O'Neill. I like that. Did your computer just beep at you?
Yes, I did. I'm running a routine diagnostic check, and that's strange. Half of the Mouser prototypes aren't even transmitting. It's like they just vanished.
I'm sure it's nothing, April. Probably just a computer glitch. I'll have a systems tech go over it in the morning.
But what if the Mousers have been tampered with? We should go over all their transmission backups.
That won't be necessary, April. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm expecting an important call from a very significant financial backer.
That was the moment, wasn't it, April? The moment you knew something was wrong.
That's why you listed on Mr. Stockman, isn't it?
No, no! It was an accident. I wanted to discuss the computer discrepancies further.
Right. That's why you wound up outside his door with your ear against it.
The Mousers will be ready when I decide they're ready. Our first field test
was a complete failure. I do not tolerate failure.
Which is why you'd make a lousy scientist. The test was supposed to expose any possible design flaws. As a result, I've already upgraded the Mousers for greater durability. And I assure you, they will perform flawlessly for the next phase of the plan.
They had better, Dr. Stockman. For your sake. Come on! You just know he's up to something nasty! You just have to... Hey!
Good night, April, dear. Try not to work too late. You know I don't like to pay overtime.
Good night, Dr. Stockman. Now, let's find out what kind of plan you've been cooking up with those Mousers, Dr. Stockman.
Alright, Scoop! We'll make a reporter out of you yet. First, boost up his computer and then...
Shut up, you. You, me. Now, to scroll through his files. See if... Never seen that icon before. I wonder what clicking on will... What the...
April, you don't want to be doing this. Think about your future.
My future? My future! This is my... No! It's out of order!
Well, if the elevator's out of order, it's not safe.
No, Mom, not the elevator. My future's out of order. But you're right, it's not safe. Finally! I'm below even the sub-basement. What could Baxter probably have down here that's so... I don't care how bad the city's rodent problem is. This is serious overkill. Rat problem, my eye. What are you really up to?
Now, Miss O'Neill, that would be telling. Suffice it to say, my army of Mousers will make me a very rich and powerful man.
But aren't you already a very rich and powerful man?
Ah, Miss O'Neill. So brilliant, yet so naive. I will truly miss working with you.
What? You mean I'm fired?
In a manner of speaking.
Yeah!
I'm afraid I can't let you live, Miss O'Neill. You've seen far too much already. And, well, let's just say I have trust issues.
So, what's your story? Can you talk? Are you evil? Our viewers wants to know.
Yeah! No!
I have to say, the symbolism here is very striking. Let's talk about your mother.
Keep back! I know how to use this!
You can run, Miss O'Neill, but you can't hide from my Mousers.
Mom? Dad? Mini-Me? Weird turtle guys? Anybody? Which way out? Which way out? No! Eek!
Shelia!
Cowabung!
Shut up!
Okay. Jeez, touchy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You saved my... What?
Take it easy. You fainted. And I think you had a fast dream to boot. Muttered about your parents.
Oh my god, a dream. Of course. I should have known. So many elements, all jumbled. Dr. Stockman, a mad scientist. And geez, how could I thought there was something as ridiculous as karate turtles?
We kinda prefer Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Just, FYI.
I can't deal with this.
So, Can I keep her?
There's always a woman. Always, without exception, somewhere in the mix. That's who we do it for. Men are supposedly in charge. But if women ever really realized how much they run things, we'd be dead.
Does anyone else hear crunching?
They chew away at us, night and day. They keep us off balance. And no matter how we insulate and protect ourselves, they still chew their way in. And they somehow know just how to get to you. How to tear into you, find that which is most valuable, and swallow it whole. Believe me, I know. I have both been there and done that. I'm Baxter Stockman, and I'm having a really, really good day. These security measures are pitiful, an insult. Nothing can stand in the way of my consummate genius.
Stockman, you're standing in the way, genius.
Oh, sorry. Just opening my locker. Didn't mean to block you, Tom.
Oh, like you could.
Hey, April.
Who said you could talk to my girl, huh?
Tom, knock it off. Sorry, Baxter. He's always cranky just before a big game.
Yeah, but humanity and a geek cheers me right up.
Sure, I get that. Little humiliation's good for the soul. I think that might even be an old saying. Of course, there's always an old saying I've always preferred. What goes around, comes around.
Hey guys, look at this! Some of that twisted metal has teeth marks on it! Anybody want to take a wild guess what did this?
This must be what I heard Dr. Stockman talking about. He's got the Mousers robbing banks.
What do you know about this Stockman guy?
He's a genius. He's also nuts. I used to work for him, but I got suspicious. He turned the Mousers on me. Luckily, I ran into you guys.
He destroyed our old lair.
Must have been one of his Mousers' test runs.
But that was our home!
Now he's graduated to banks?
Then what are we waiting for? I say we shut down Mouser Central permanently!
I just love those action movie lines. You write those yourself?
It won't be easy. Stocktronics is rigged up with the latest up-to-the-minute security tech.
Bring it on! Allow me to introduce our very own secret weapon, the Techno-Turtle himself, Donatello. Take a bow, Don.
Ugh, cut it out!
It's an insane idea. Then again, according to Splinter here, you guys started out as 4 standard issue pet turtles? In the wrong place. At the way wrong freaking time. I mean, geez, I'm talking to a quartet of reptiles. Wind up mutated thanks to some unknown gunk. Get adopted by a sewer rat who gives them names he pulled out from a book of the Renaissance art. And spends 15 years training them as ninjas. So who knows what's normal anymore?
Can we go? Please.
For the record, that's Raph being normal.
Normal. She was a normal girl. Nothing extraordinary about her. What did I ever see in her? Excellent. The world, as they say, is my oyster. And aren't the pearls lovely?
Dr. Stockman.
Make it quick, I'm very busy.
I am contacting you to verify that you are fulfilling your end of our bargain, and that you are on schedule.
I will not stand for any more of this idiotic interrogation. I've advanced the Mousers to the next stage, and they are securing the funds from the banks as you requested. Can you grasp that simple concept?
Do not presume too much, Dr. Stockman. The price for failure will be quite extreme.
Imbeciles. All of them. Him, and Cerrone, and the girl. Still, I suppose I should be grateful to them. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Come on, Tommy.
24, 18, 27, hut.
Yes, by all means. Hut.
I got it! I got it!
Actually, Tommy buddy, I got you.
Hey, no! What the heck? Come back here! What is this, haunted football? It's gonna be oh!
Get the medic out here. I think he's broken his arm. Maybe even some ribs.
Yes! Perfect! My guided robot football did the job. Sarone's out for the season. Maybe even forever. April is sure to dump him now he's a has-been. Then I can move in on her and... Memo to self. Gloat quieter. Ah!
Hello, Baxter.
Who's there?
A friend.
Sorry, got none. And I got no more unbroken parts to be broken, so...
And yet, I am indeed a friend, with interest in your potential. That robot you created was most ingenious. When you're ready to build your own company, we may be interested in backing you.
My own company? I'll be lucky if I graduate high. Hey, if you're pulling out a gun...
Merely my business card. I'll leave it on the nightstand. Believe me, with our help, someday, they'll be calling you.
Dr. Stockman? Personnel sent me down to interview for the lab assistant job.
Indeed. Tell me, young woman, do you know what this is?
A laser. Light amplification by simulated emission of radiation. Actually, it's oscillation, not amplification. No one wanted to work on a loser, and I'm sorry, I babble when I'm nervous.
Yes, I've noticed. Miss...
O'Neill. April O'Neill. It's just, Stocktronics is the place, and you're the man, and I...
April. I knew a girl named April. Now she was a loser. Welcome to Stocktronics.
Welcome to Stocktronics.
Guys? My turtle sense is tingling. And you guys got a cure for being cut up by laser beams? Send it to P.O. Box. Help!
Intruders. Here to steal my secrets? You'll leave here with nothing. Not even your lives. What on earth are you? I suppose I'll have to dissect you to find out.
Does he expect us to talk?
No, Mr. Bond! He expects us to die!
Don, behind me! I'm gonna angle us towards one of those lasers. Then you...
Way ahead of you.
Not too way ahead, unless you want to be a lab project.
You! Get away from that laser!
Donnie, anytime you...
Got it. Okay, Stockman. Time for a shellacking.
This can't be happening. It's insane. Are they men in bizarre costumes? Or...
Your reign of terror is over, Stockman.
You been practicing that?
You like it?
A little more with gritting my teeth, maybe. Your reign of terror. See how that works.
What are you?
They're with me.
April, you're alive.
And kicking. I've got enough evidence to put you away for years, Dr. Stockman.
Ah, but I've recalled the Mouser Horde from their latest mission. They'll be here any second. They'll tear you to pieces.
I'll have to shut the whole system down.
I'll help.
April, now's the time.
The system isn't responding.
You should never have matched wits with me.
He's getting away!
Let him go. We've got bigger problems.
Guards! Guards! Oof. You!
Trouble, Dr. Stockman?
Trouble? No. Everything is proceeding exactly as I planned.
Perhaps you'd like to explain this plan to the Master?
Let me go, you brainless, muscle-bound idiot! So as any fool can see, the whole thing was simply a minor setback. With your continued funding, the research can continue immediately. I'll be back at work Monday morning.
You must pay the price for failure, Dr. Stockman.
No. Where are you taking me? You'll regret this! No!
We have the image you requested, Master. Someone we suspect, April O'Neill. Stockman's assistant calls the robots to overload, triggering the detonation.
there's always a woman, without exception, somewhere in the mix. So, the last remaining image the Mauser optics recorded, these are the ones responsible.
But Daddy, you promised you'd play with me.
After the day I've had with everyone at work on my case, forget it. And keep your voice down. These walls are like paper. I don't need some nut stumping over and complaining. You're too loud.
Would it kill him to play with his kid?
In other news, more sightings of vigilante wearing a husky mask.
Is it asking too much? Too much.
I'm just worried it's too much, Dad.
You shouldn't be worrying, Casey.
It's just, maybe we should pay the Pearl Dragons and...
Pay off those thugs. Reward their protection racket. Is that the son I raised? The example I set? That you give up when punks try to throw their weight around?
But I hear you Mum talking, and she's always crying about it.
Because she's a woman, Casey. She doesn't understand, but you should. Move backwards till you can't anymore. Right now. I want to show you something. See? There. Your back's up against the wall. That's when a real man rises to the challenge. When I was in the majors, before I blew out my knees, I did my best work when my team had its back against the wall. Decide, Casey, are you on my team?
Yes.
Dang right you are! And no one on my team throws in the towel. Not to punks, thugs, and criminals like the perp drags. Not me. Not you. Or your mom. No one! What just broke the front window? You purple dragon scum! You think I'm gonna knuckle under, do ya? Forget it! A Jones backs down for no one. No one! Somebody's gotta stop those purple dragon scum. Somebody's gotta make them pay. And they will. They'll all pay. Because Casey Jones is on the job. And I just gotta get the job done. That's all. Have to. Because I didn't get it done. When it counted.
You tell your old man, punk. Next time, pay up. Or else.
Or else. It's taken years, but I got there or else right here. Right here, in a bag full of serious business. Purple dragons, come out to play.
It's that wacko in the hockey mask. Let's get him.
Playtime. Ugh! I'm putting you punks out of business.
Whoa, easy there, cowboy.
What the? Ow!
They're down. You stopped them. You did good. Now take it easy.
Freaks taking over the whole neighborhood. Move!
Cripes, they're getting away. Stay out of my business, freak.
Oof!
You can run, purple dragons, but you can't hide from Casey Jones.
And let your old man know. He can't hide from us.
He's not hiding. He doesn't quit. And I don't quit either.
Look, brat. Purple dragons don't have time for... Ah! He wants to play, boys!
Ugh.
Doctors in the ER said I probably wouldn't get better. And if I did, I'd be brain damaged. Right before they threw me and my mom out because we had no insurance. Dad never turned up. I always figured they killed him because, he'd never have run out on us. Not him. Mom went off one day. She said she'd find him. Never came back. Probably dead too. Brain damaged. What a hoot. That's how much those quacks knew. I'm the only person in the whole frickin' world whose brain is working 110%. Let me show you what I think of you purple dragons. Cripes, not this freaking lizard costume again.
I told you to cool it, pal.
Yeah, and I told you to stay out of my way. But since your ears don't seem to be working, I'm gonna have to get my point across a whole nother way.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you something here, but you're really working on my last nerve.
Is that right?
I think you're trying to do the right thing, but you're going all about it wrong. You gotta get control of yourself.
Look, freak boy, if you're protecting these purple dragon scum, then you're in my way, and you're going down too.
You're making me angry, pal. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. Hockey season's over.
Yeah? Well, baseball's in season. And so are you, freaky freaking weirdo. Bet is up.
Fine. Play ball. You gotta listen to me. You're angry. I can understand that. Believe me. But what if you grab the wrong guy? What if you go too far? Get yourself in real trouble.
I got my reasons for doing what I do. And they got nothing to do with you.
Fine. All you want to do is fight. Let's fight.
Freak's tougher than he looks. Probably figures I'll give up. I'll show him I never give up. Never. Never! Oh, maybe I shouldn't be so afraid because he looks teed off. Or maybe I should just take that as a hint to tee off. Cripes, how'd he move so? Barely saw. No, not again. Not again after all this time. Dad, I got my back against the wall, okay? Against the ground. Close enough. Not ever.
What? What am I doing? We're on the same side. We shouldn't be fighting. We both just need to get a hold of ourselves. Take it easy. Chill.
You know, you're right. You show me the error of my ways. Not 4. I can't believe you fell for that. I wonder what his deal is anyways. That big frog guy. Talking to me like he cares or something. Right, sure. Like he can fool me. Best thing anyone can do is watch out for number 1. And Casey Jones is number 1. With a bullet.
Oof!
I got more where that came from, freak boy. Check me out Friday night, Central Park. Adios, loser. Gotta admit, he had some good moves. I was lucky, of course, so was he. If he really isn't with the Dragons, maybe he could be my sidekick or something. Soon as I help him get over this whole restraint thing he's got.
Honey, leave the boy alone. It's been a rough night for all of...
Hey, I told him to stop pestering me. He don't know enough to obey, so now I'm gonna show him.
He's at it again. Nasty to the wife, too. Doesn't get they're all on the same team.
Oh, my God. It's him. That lunatic.
Hey, I know her. It's the woman I saved from the lunatic? Where's the gratitude these days, I ask you?
Run, run! I'll hold him off.
No, Daddy.
Rolf, you can't, you...
I said run! You don't touch them, you hear? I'll die before I let you touch them.
Daddy, no, no, don't hurt my daddy.
And then he just went out the window, officer. Ran down the alley, I guess.
You're very lucky, sir. From what I hear, the guys are not. My daddy's not lucky. He's a hero.
He's a hero. Some hero. Now my dad, he's a hero. And he'll come back someday. Mom will find him. And then we'll be a family again. On the same team. But they're waiting. Waiting to see if I'm a good enough son. Waiting to see if I can make all the punks and gangs and purple dragons go away. And I will. I'll show my folks, those green frog guys too. Show them all. Once I've done the job, proven myself, and they come back, we'll be playing a different kind of ball game.
1, 2, 3, 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles!
Keep to the shadows, Raphael. We follow the way of the ninja, Raphael. Why? Why does it have to be that way? Are we truly warriors? Or are we just coming up with clever excuses to hide?
Hold on, Muffin. Oh, Muffin.
Look at me, Raphael, the great ninja warrior, master of the sun, hiding from a little girl I helped, no less. Why does ninjutsu have to consume our lives? Yeah, okay, it helps mask us from our enemies. It's our greatest strength. But you can't have shadows without light. We can't bask in that light every so often, take a few bows, accept some huzzahs.
Huzzahs? Raphael, huzzahs are not the way of the ninja. We answer to a higher purpose than empty praise.
When you live in a sewer, even street level seems pretty high. What's so wrong with praise from an appreciative public every now and again?
When you know that which is more, you will understand that which is less.
You know what? The heck with double talk. For once, I'm gonna take a bow.
Fine. You know, whatever.
Man, it's so much easier to reason with Master Splinter when he's not actually here.
It was sure a lucky thing the branch broke and brought you back to...
Wasn't just luck, kid. Don't be startled.
Who are you?
Name's Raphael. I cut the branch for you with my sai. You don't have to be afraid.
I'm not. I just... Are you a big lizard or something?
Huh? No,
Pammy? It's late. Come in right now.
You better go. I don't want you getting in trouble with your mom.
Okay, thank you, Raffle.
It's not Raffle, it's... Well, look at that. I came out of the shadows for a second, and look what happened. Or what didn't happen. The moon didn't fall, the moon didn't open up, maybe?
And when Muffin was stuck in the tree, this giant lizard named Ruffle sighed, and she fell out.
Well, not exactly accurate reportage, but close enough for...
Pammy, what have I told you about lying?
Oh man, this is just like that bit in the Superman movie, except it's not funny. I gotta do something.
But Mommy, really?
Not another word. Go wash your hands for dinner. Stupid fly. Fine, I give up. Buzz around till your head falls off.
She wasn't lying.
Huh?
My name's Raphael, and I'm... Well, this can't be good. Oh man, she's not coming to. Yeah, hello? I need an ambulance. 472 11th Avenue. A woman's fainted.
Mommy?
Oh boy. Look, kid, I know this looks bad, but...
Get back.
Oh, Pammy! I swear, this isn't my fault! Actually, it is, but throwing breakables at me isn't going to fix anything! Whoa. Well, yeah. That, on the other hand, might fix things just fine.
Mom faints a lot. Daddy says it's an attention-getting device. You get used to it. Still, it would probably be better if you go.
Right. Don't have to tell me twice. What a fiasco. And that little girl. She's like 5, going on 50. I guess when you're a New York kid, nothing phases you. As badly as this went, I better check in with her tomorrow, just to make sure there wasn't any fallout. Hey, kid!
Oh, hi, Raffle. You look like Oscar the Grouch over there.
Well, it suits my mood. Just wanted to say I'm sorry about yesterday. Your mom okay?
She's not here. She's at the place.
What place?
The special hospital. She told the doctors all about you, and they took her away to a place for special people who see special things. Daddy said she may be there for a long, long time. Why are you doing that?
Oh, no reason. This hospital, it wouldn't be called Bellevue, wouldn't it?
That's it, yes.
Look, Pammy, I'm gonna make this right, okay? I'll get your mom out of there.
How?
No clue.
Now, Sheila, let's go over it one more time. You thought you saw a...
I didn't think I saw it. I know I saw it. A giant armored frog.
Who talked?
Yes. He said his name was Rifle.
I see. Was he carrying a rifle?
No. But he did have these long, hard metal prongs.
Long, hard metal prongs. Interesting.
Interesting? How is that interesting?
Well, it may be symbolic.
It wasn't symbolic. He had them tucked in his belt.
The giant armored frog did.
Right.
In his belt.
Right.
What sort of pants was he wearing with the belt?
No pants.
No pants?
No pants. Just a belt and a mask.
Uh-huh. Interesting.
Can I go home now?
Well, once we've had a chance to help you, yes.
Help me what? I don't understand.
You will. Trust me. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've helped hundreds of people like you.
Hundreds of people have seen armored frogs?
Oh, you'd be astounded at what people have seen. Amazing. You think you've heard them all, and then this. Armored frogs. What next?
How about a Ninja Turtle?
Eh? Who's there? What's this about a Ninja Turtle?
What were you expecting? Maybe a radioactive hamster? Okay, Doc. Bite-sized pieces here. I'm who the lady saw. Who her daughter saw. I'm not a frog, but I don't think you should take points off just 'cause she's not Dan Rather.
This can't be. You're not here.
What are you, blind? When do you get off telling others what's real and what's not real when you can't tell what's right in front of you? Here's the deal. You can sign off on the nice lady's file, say you cured her, say whatever you want, but kick her loose. She goes home to her loving family, and we pretend none of this ever happened. Got it? Stupid, stupid, stupid! A taser! He had a taser on him! Should have realized for any patient who'd get violent,
You don't understand. You can't be here. For 20 years I've been explaining why you can't be here. You and all the others like you. Everyone who's come through here. The woman who talked to Yeti, the man who said the Loch Ness Monster was living in his toilet, the man who said he was Napoleon, the woman who said she was Napoleon, the man who was sure Martians were reading his mind, the woman who said her end table was harassing her. All these years. What if they were right? All of them. What if we live in a world of Martian invaders and talking furniture? My whole life. A lie. A deluded lie. What if the inmates really are running the asylum? What if I'm one of them?
Nova, react. Why don't you?
Why aren't you wearing pants? You know what? You're right. It's pointless to keep Shelia here. There we go. Here, I've just signed the forms. She'll be released within the hour. And now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for rounds.
Thank God Mike isn't here. He'd be busy making jokes about being shell-shocked. Come on, legs. Work. Work. Breathe steadily. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Focus on your chi concentrate. Before he's back in here with 5 orderlies and a straitjacket-sized XXX. That's it. Keep it going. Lost track of time. Seems like I've been trying to stand forever. Wonder where Dr. Demento got to. Did I just hear gunshots? I hate cats. Should've left him to rot in the tree.
That's how they start out. Cute little animals. Next thing you know, they're gigantic. Turtles, frogs, gerbils, lemmings sucking my brains.
Daddy? Daddy, we got separated. Where are you?
Pammy! I'm coming, sweetheart!
My life has no meaning. Can't sleep, the clowns will eat me.
That guy should have really switched to decaf.
Don't make me get my flying monkeys. It's an insane world, and if you can't beat them...
Here's the thing, Doc. I always beat them.
Why are you here? You're a figment. Something we think we see but never do. You're a shadow of the mind's eye, not part of the real world.
Thanks, Doc. You knew just what to say to make my day complete.
You can't be real.
Join the club, Doc. Join the club.
Do you think I'll see a raffle at the zoo, Mommy?
Pammy, what did we say about discussing such things?
That we shouldn't, especially since Mommy just came home a few days ago.
Honey, it's all right. It was just some strange person in an even stranger costume.
But he was nice, right, Mommy?
I don't know that he was nice, Pammy, but he certainly tried very hard. Most of the time, That's all you can ask of someone.
You must never forget, Raphael. You are beginning to develop ties to the outside world. You and your brothers. But you must never forget who they are and who you are.
How could I? We're never allowed to forget. We are ninja. We hide in shadow.
No, my son. We do not hide within. We live within the shadows. We are of it. It nurtures and protects us, as the gunlight does surface walkers.
But, Master Splinter, don't you ever want something else? Something more than that?
Of course I don't, Raphael. That's your job.
Don't worry, Joe. These creeps will never bother you or anybody else ever again.
Diraj, be careful!
Save your worries with these guys. Not that they deserve any. Reverse spin kick, tiger subdanging. Yeah!
Aw, Diraj. That was...
You don't have to say it.
But I do, Diraj.
Diraj!
Huh? Oh man, sorry April.
I gotta say, when I tell you to take a break, you really take a break.
Just been putting in some extra late hours studying is all.
Studying what? Martial arts?
How'd you know?
Lucky guess. Recognize some of the kia sounds you were making.
You practice?
Some friends are teaching me, yeah? And you?
Just got a black belt in Kung Fu. 9 years of practice.
Did you have to pick up a burning brazier with your forearms?
A burning... what? You mean like a lady's...
Never mind. Old TV reference. Look, maybe you got the right idea. This is way too hot out. We can finish the inventory check tomorrow. Thanks for coming by.
No problem, April. Anytime you need part-time help around the place, happy to pitch in.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Don't flatter yourself. You don't pay that much so I can spread it around.
Seems like a nice kid.
Whoa!
You're jumpy today.
Jeez, Leonardo, give a girl some warning, huh?
Oh, absolutely. That's the ninja way. We shout, ready or not, here we come, just to be sporting. So you must be really making a go of the place if you can afford to hire help.
It's still pretty tight, but Diraj came asking around and he's a good guy. Plus he's got a crush on this girl, Jaya, and he'd love to take her out, so I can spare what I can. He does great in school, the exact kind of kid who
you read about in the newspapers, where they say, he had such a bright future. If only this fill-in-the-blank horrible thing hadn't happened.
You're in a mood. You make it sound like the whole world's down the sewer.
Hey, don't knock sewers.
Sorry, don't know what I was thinking.
Come on, you guys, knock it off!
Huh?
Give it back!
Ask real nice, sweet thing.
Better yet, do something real nice.
She told you to give it back.
Get out of here, Raj! Get some help!
I am help.
Who's this chump?
I know you Thoogs think you're tough.
Chump, we know we're tough.
But if you think you can just wander into our neighborhood and take over, you can just forget it.
Hiramba, stuff this turkey, would ya?
On it.
Reverse spin.
Dude, what made you think you had a prayer?
I have a black belt.
Turkey's got a black belt. Must have left it in his other pants.
You kids! You get out of here! I already called cops! They're on their way!
Ooh, he called the cops. Wouldn't want to mess with them. Here, sweetie. This purse is probably more your style than hers. Next fight you get in, you can whomp somebody with it.
Oh, Diraj, you shouldn't have. Here, let me help you.
No, don't want help. Don't want anything.
Hey, Diraj, you forgot your sunglasses. Diraj? Are you okay? Diraj! Oh my god, who did this to you?
Nobody. I tripped.
Bull! You need a hospital!
No, I'm a freak.
Okay, come on then. My apartment's right upstairs. Don't go to sleep if you have a concussion. You might never wake up.
Not seeing a lot of downside to that. Jay must think I'm a total loser.
Will you, for crying out loud, tell me what happened?
You got any idea how long I've been telling Jay about my kung fu, trying to impress her? Heck, I even impressed myself. I know so many forms. I was so sure.
You got into a fight?
No, fight's two people ducking it out. I got into a slaughter. Some gang members were hassling Jay. I tried to stop them, and I...
You froze.
Exactly right. Wait, what's that?
Raj, I told Leo here you could be trusted with the biggest secret I got. I need you to prove me right.
I'm imagining this, right? I did get concussed. Tell me I'm hallucinating.
You want me to lie?
Right now, I'm thinking yes.
Fun guy. April, you're out of pizza again.
Thanks to you guys. Again. No wonder you all wear domino masks.
Cripes. Everybody's a comedian.
D-Raj, this is Leonardo. He's... well, it's a long story.
I'm a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Making a long story short.
It was your first time in combat, wasn't it?
What? No, I mean, I spar all the time. Oh lord. I'm discussing sparring with a mirage.
Interesting choice of words. Look, if I'm not really here, then it shouldn't scare you if I do this.
Ah!
Leonardo?
Rule 1. Sparring isn't combat. Sparring is for fun. Sparring is for training. Sparring is matching skills while someone refreshes, and afterward, you go out and knock back a few slices. Combat is when someone comes at you with a blade or a knife or fists, and he might kill you as soon as he looks at you. Combat is when it means something. When you're in combat, you don't know what's going to happen, including if you're going to live. Fear of the unknown is what causes you to freeze. Turns your legs to ice cream, and your guts to tapioca pudding.
You're thinking about dessert, aren't you?
How'd you know?
Lucky guess? Raj, you will keep my secret, right?
Of course. Who'd believe me? So, how do you deal with it? With fear?
By knowing what is going to happen.
But you can't know for sure.
Yes, you can. I know for sure. My brothers know. So does my master.
Know what?
That we're gonna win. We know it. Here and here.
And knowing it makes it so.
Just that simple. Stare down.
What?
Before you fight someone, you stare them down. You impose your will on your opponent. I'm gonna slice you in half with my sword now.
No, you're not.
Is that supposed to intimidate me? What are you relying on? My good graces? Tell me I'm not.
You're not.
Convince me.
You're not.
I said convince me.
You're not.
Prove it.
Hey-ya! Kia! Whoa, that was...
Rule 2. See Rule 1. In combat, your opponent may have a second weapon at the ready, or a quick way of retrieving the first. By the way, nice move with the kick.
Who wants pudding?
Yo.
Yo. Pudding. Then we'll go again.
Thanks, Mr. Chen. Glad I caught you before you closed for the night.
For you, Jaya, always glad to...
Glad we caught you, too.
I warn you guys,
Right. Wouldn't want you calling the police on us.
Mr. Chen!
Run! Go get help!
Look, kid, we're not gonna hurt him. Just teach him respect, that's all.
Why should we respect you?
Because it'll be a lot healthier for you than disrespecting me. We're here to stay, honey, and the sooner you...
No, you're here to leave. And now...
Oh, really? And if we don't feel like it?
Then I'll make you leave.
Oh, really?
Really?
Haramba, take this guy!
Yeah!
Yeah! Ha!
Dear Raj! Behind you!
Yeah! Last chance to leave without it being in a body bag.
Ain't no thing, bro. Thoogs, we're gone.
That's all he said. Thoogs were gone.
Yep. Then they left. It was over.
What a wuss.
Yes.
All right!
And no.
Ah, Shell.
You were wise not to fight his battle for him. Deliver a man a pizza, and he will eat for a day. Teach him to make dough, sauce, and cheese. Give him an oven, and he will eat for a lifetime. But you are foolish to say it is over. Such things are rarely over, and rarely that easily.
So it's settled then. We invite D-Raj to join the Thoogs. Someone that tough should be on our side.
And if he won't?
Then he's dead.
Hey, get a room, you two. On second thought, maybe you better not. Anything could happen.
Sorry, April.
Sorry, Miss O'Neill.
At least now I know why you were running late to work, Raj.
Later, Raj.
Oh, yes. Definitely later.
So, you and Jaya are an item now?
Apparently so, and I have you and Leonardo Vitale to thank for.
Hello, Mighty Mouth?
Sorry, sorry.
Jeez. Creeps, Raj. What part of my biggest secret was unclear? Thank God none of the customers were paying attention.
I am so sorry. It slipped.
You can't afford to slip. Leo went out a limb helping you refine your kung fu techniques so you could chase after that thug gang out of the neighborhood. You can't repay that by blowing secrets about Leo and his 3 brothers.
He has 3 brothers? There were 3 more Ninja Turtles? I didn't know that.
Aw, crap.
Your secret's safe with me.
Oh, be quiet.
The thugs, yeah, I've heard of them. 2-bit gangs operating on the east side. Having delusions of grandeur, always talking about trying to raise Hindu gods or crud like that. Total head cases. I can't stand guys who are total head cases.
So many snappy comebacks to that, and so little time. Heads up behind you.
Huh?
Thanks, dude. So, why are you interested in those thug losers?
Let's just say, someone I respect reminded me that most things are rarely over and rarely easy. So I figured I'd look in on them. You wouldn't happen to know where they
hang out.
Yeah.
Last I heard, they were squatting in an old and abandoned theater over on 83rd. We heading over?
No offense, Casey, but I'm just gonna spy on them, using the subtle approach, you know? And you may be a lot of things, but
subtle ain't one of them.
More or less, yeah.
Freaking A, it ain't. Hey, Green Jeans, do the cat thing.
Ah, Casey.
Come on, dude, for me.
Alright. Last time, though.
And he's gone. Dang, I love that Cheshire Cat impression. It's freaking Wonderland, man, and we're all mad here. Yee-haw!
Boy, oh boy. What a... Huh? Who's there? Come on out. There's no use hiding from me. Oh,
Man, you're getting slow in your old age. What's gonna happen when you're like 20 and ancient?
What are you guys doing here?
Just getting itchy for some action. So we figured we'd tag along.
Man, you're getting as bad as Casey Jones. This isn't about action.
It's about making sure a job's done. That's all. It's strictly recon. I don't need a whole crew for recon.
And if Retcon 1 becomes DEFCON 5...
Donnie's right. This thing goes south, you'll want to know someone's got your shell.
Okay, fine. How'd you get here?
Sewer sled.
Fine. Let's go.
Cowabunga!
Shut up!
Man, you guys used to be fun, you know that?
Man, I hope April isn't too mad at me. But she must know that I wouldn't deliberately... Well, that's not enough of an excuse. Deliberate or otherwise, I had to make sure I keep my big mouth shut. She trusted me, and I had to be worthy of that. Hello? Oh, that's right, Mum and Sis were going out to the movies tonight.
Good timing on their part, since they're out. You and I can have a little chat. Uninterrupted.
Mangesh, you. I warned you and your Thoogs to keep out of my neighborhood.
Calm down, Kung Fu Kid. I'm here to chat.
There's nothing you could possibly say that's Jaya's.
Yup. Here's a hint. I didn't get it at the petting zoo lost and found. Ah, now you're ready to listen. That's good. Fact is, Raj, we're gonna be bestest friends, you and I.
Is that a fact?
Oh yeah. See, you're going to join our gang.
You're kidding.
Why kidding? Man, you took Haramba apart. But hey, he's willing to be a sport about it if you are. It's like the old saying, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em. Someone who can fight like you should be on our team.
And if I refuse, something happens to Jaya. Is that it?
No, not at all. Everything happens to Jaya, and it'll be on your head. And if that happens and you still refuse our generous offer, we'll go after your family, your friends, your pet.
I don't have a pet.
Then we'll buy you a puppy and kill it. Come to the Bali Theater at midnight. You'll be initiated. And don't even think about calling the cops. We got lookouts 6 ways from Sunday. We sniff a cop coming, we're history. And so is everyone you know and love. See you tonight, Kung Fu Kid.
Oh my god.
I know! Let's put on a show! My sensei's got a barn!
You're a riot, Mikey.
So, where are these Thoog dudes? For that matter, where are we?
Some kind of storage room looks like. Under the stage is my guess.
Why your guess?
This looks like a trapdoor mechanism for special effects. Bring people on and off stage. This isn't a movie theater. They mounted full production here.
Sounds like they're mounting one now. You guys hear that?
Some guy's chanting a name. Sounds like Kali.
Must be big Lassie fans. Ow!
Hello, Mr. Potato Head? Not Kali, Kali, Hindu goddess of rebirth and destruction?
Guys, you can see out into the main house through here, and you're not gonna believe it.
Hey, Kali! I remember that now. From that second Indiana Jones film. That one sucked. Remember when they ripped that dude's heart out?
Yeah, I do. Which is why I'm not loving this.
Hear us, beloved Kali! Hear us, bringer of death and life! Share with us, your faithful worshippers, your many gifts. In exchange, we give you this offering!
You guys are gonna be in so much trouble! You can't really think you'll summon Kali!
Well, it's never worked before, but we've never used a human sacrifice before, and even if Raj shows up, you're still Kali bait, just to teach him never to betray us. It's 5 minutes to midnight, so in 5 minutes, we'll all find out together if this works.
Whoa! Timmy's really down the well on this one.
So help me, Mike. One more freaking Kali reference.
Quiet, both of you! We gotta take this guy down.
Not just take him down. Do it in a way that they never even think about this stuff again. I say, we give them what they want. Done. Can you operate that trapdoor gizmo?
Piece of cake.
Good. Find the light and sound controls while you're at it. Rest of you, grab some costume pieces. Hurry.
It's your own fault, you know. Raj got you mixed up in this. If not for him, you might be at home sleeping right now. But no, he had to have us notice him.
There's no further. If I can haul her up here to safety and... Ah!
Yo, Raj, nice rescue attempt there.
Thanks?
And since you're here and have such a good seat, you can watch us kill your girlfriend.
No!
Hey!
What the? Who dares? Who dares summon color?
That is, we...
Gnat, insects, fleas. I shall destroy you all, arrogant fools. For I am Kala, the destroyer. I am the birth and the death, the light and the dark, the creamy and chunky.
The what?
Sorry, ad-libbed.
Well, don't. Just say what Leo told you to do.
Pathetic mortals! You kidnapped an innocent! Threaten a young man! How dare you!
Now you shall pay for your presumption. Pay most dearly.
Time for lights out on stage.
Pay the ultimate price. You are so screwed.
Get away! Ah! Yeah! Keep away from me!
Call me again, and your torment will take an eternity.
No! I swear! We're done! The Thoogs are over! Over! Ugh.
That was more satisfying than you could possibly believe.
Raj? Are you alright?
Rope burns on my hand, but okay otherwise. But...
What just happened here?
Well, obviously Color was angry and...
Raj, these superstitious jarheads may believe they were just assaulted by an angry goddess. But I'm a modern girl. I mean, next you're going to tell me the old creation legends were true and the world is being supported on the back of a giant turtle.
Don't ask me why, Jaya, but I'm beginning to believe that one myself.